KHTS.
440 on your hometown station, KHTS. 37% of family caregivers spend more than 40 hours a week providing care, and 30% spend between 20 to 39 hours per week doing so. It's like a whole other job. Luckily, we have Myles McNamara and the Comfort Keepers in-home care team. Myles McNamara, owner and executive director of Comfort Keepers in-home care right here in the SCV and across San Fernando Valley, joins me in studio right now. Myles, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Aaron? Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So, other than the time commitment, which is obvious, for working adults, especially if you're working, let alone if you have kids, what are some of the other challenges that families might find if they try to provide the in-home care to their aging loved ones?
Well, you know what? They're part of what we call the sandwich generation. And it's interesting. I was speaking at an event not too long ago. I sort of coined another phrase that we call the club sandwich generation. It's a triple decker because now we have adult kids who are caring for their aging loved ones. Then now they have possible young children they're caring for. But now you got some adult children who have got loving parents, aging, taking care of them. Now they've got adult children moving back into their house and their children. So now they're caring for their grandchildren. So now we're calling that the club sandwich generation.
Oh, man.
But basically, Aaron, in-home care, it relieves that stress of the family caregiver. We can come in. Anything that doesn't take a medical license to do, our Comfort Keepers can come in and prepare meals, help with personal care, toileting if need be, personal hygiene from just bathing to, grooming and, doing things around the house to help, them stay there safely. That's the big thing. Our seniors want to stay in their own home. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to do that.
And Comfort Keepers in-home care, how long have you guys been serving Santa Clarita?
I'm inching up on 18 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you seen a lot of competitors come in? A lot of people come and go, but
they come
Comfort
and go.
Keepers?
Home care became licensed a couple years ago, so that kind of weeded the garden a little bit.
Right.
There are a lot of people out there just throwing their shingle on the door and doing terrible jobs with it. So I was glad to see licensure come along, and so now we're all what you call home care organizations. So everybody, we already exceeded most all of the new licensure regulations anyway. As I said, what I liked about it is it took out the people who were just, doing a poor job with it.
Right. And even if you don't go with Comfort Keepers team, and if you want to learn a little bit how to care for your aging loved one in your house, you guys do offer free seminars, right?
Well, seminars, for lack of a better term, but we have what we call the Caregiver Skills Lab. That's
right.
what we use to train our own Comfort Keepers. But even if you're not on service with Comfort Keepers, we offer it as a free service to the community. Just give us a call. A lot of family caregivers out there that we'll get to in a minute that may not know really what they're doing. They're just sort of thrust into that role. So they can come to our skills lab. My care managers will show them how to do a proper and safe transfer, maybe an occupied bed change. Our skills lab is equipped with all the ambulation devices, a mechanical lift, a hospital bed. Grandma Chase, who's our training mannequin. I was going to say dummy, but our training mannequin.
Yeah.
So, when someone's thrust into that role of a family caregiver, nobody trains them how to do it safely and effectively.
Now, you talk about the complications that people deal with when they deal with aging loved ones. It's tough enough to deal with an aging loved one, let alone an ailing aging loved one.
Right.
One specific disease, Alzheimer's. You guys are participating in the upcoming Walk for Alz. Take me through that.
Yeah, we have a week from tomorrow is our Santa Clarita Valley Walk to End Alzheimer's right here in Santa Clarita. If you'd like more information, just reach out to me. I mean, we'd love to have you on the Comfort Keepers team. We're a sponsor, and we'll be there as well. And but if you wanted to start your own team, you can go to the Alzheimer's website, and you can register as a team. And but it is Saturday, October 6th at Bridgeport Park, right there at 23670 Newhall Ranch Road. There's some contact information if you wanted to start your own team. Lori Blumenthal is the local Santa Clarita rep for Alzheimer's Association, but give me a call and I can hook you up with Lori if you'd like to be on the Comfort Keepers team. We'd love to have you. But the Walk to End Alzheimer's. I mean, Alzheimer's is such a nasty, nasty disease, and anybody who has an aging loved one or have lost somebody to Alzheimer's, I mean, the numbers are just stifling. I printed out some facts here and stats before I left my office. And, Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States. We used to call it senility back in the day before it was really diagnosed and really came to the forefront. Seniors are just getting senile. Well, it's not that. There's some sort of dementia, cognitive impairment, Alzheimer's, Lewy body dementia. There's a lot of different types of dementia. Alzheimer's is the most notable type of dementia. But really what we try to do with Comfort Keepers, and we had a caregiver resource day a couple of weeks ago through the Santa Clarita Valley Senior Center, is the family caregiver then, again, who is thrust into that role of caring for a loved one. And again, the numbers are staggering when you think about loved ones who are caring for people who are afflicted with this disease. There's over 16.1 million Americans that provide unpaid care to family members as family caregivers. Wow. And you put a dollar figure on that, it becomes more than staggering. I mean, there's 18.4 billion hours with a B, billion hours of care. And if you value that from a wage standpoint, it's $232 billion of free care being provided to Alzheimer's and loved ones.
And I was looking at some of the facts on comfortkeepers.com. Extreme stress can take as much as 10 years off a family caregiver's life. So it's not only a time thing, it's also a stress thing too. So
well, you hear that old adage when you're on an airplane, when you're hearing all the emergency rules and they say, if God forbid those oxygen masks drop, put your oxygen mask on first before you assist others. Why? Because if you pass out, you're no good to anybody. Yeah, right. And that's what we tell the family caregivers. You can't care for anybody if you don't care for yourself. So we really stress to our family caregivers is take care of yourself. We provide the respite care for family caregivers so they can go out and get their hair done or play a round of golf or do whatever it is they need to do to get out of the house, care for themselves, lower their stress, their anxiety. The family caregiver, man, it's just ridiculous out there how many people think they're on an island. They have no resources. They're just run down. I mean, just the tonality in people's voice when they call our office, when they do finally hear about home care, and you can just hear the desperation in their voice. Help. Well, that's what we're here for, is to take that stress off the family caregiver.
You can give Myles and the entire Comfort Keepers in-home care team a call at 661-287-4200, or if you're in the San Fernando Valley, 818-360-1995. Again, locally here in the Santa Cruz Valley, 287-4200, San Fernando Valley, 818-360-1995. If you want to participate in the Walk for All coming up next weekend, right, Myles?
A week from tomorrow.
Oh, a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's a Saturday the 13th. I'm sorry, the 6th, October 6th at Bridgeport Park. And just reach out to me. We'd love to have you, as I said, on the Comfort Keepers team. But if you're interested in starting your own team, it's the Walk to End Alzheimer's, our annual Santa Clarita Walk.
Is there a fundraising goal for the Comfort Keepers team?
Well, we haven't set a finite goal. It's as much as we can. Right. I believe the Alzheimer's Association as a unit has set like $110,000 as their goal this year. I think we usually always meet it, but I think last time I saw they were about 2/3 of the way there. So we need participants. We need help. We need people to walk, get someone to sponsor you, raise as much money as we can.
He's Myles McNamara, Comfort Keepers in-home care, comfortkeepers.com. To find out how the Comfort Keepers family can help your family and your aging loved ones. Again, the number right here locally, 661-287-4200. Myles, thanks for coming in, man.
My pleasure. Have a great weekend, Aaron.
You too. 4:48, time for a quick break. Traffic on the 8s is next.